Hey guys, it's Richman, and I am super excited today because one of my favorite tech companies, ClonerAlliance, has sent me not one, not two, but 3 of their best tech products for me to review. Now you want to stay tuned for this one because if you ever had a need to record any live TV, sports, gaming, or practically anything from a streaming box or a DVD player, then you definitely want to stick around for this video because I'm going to compare and review all 3 of these products in this video. Plus, one of my lucky viewers out there is going to win one of these fantastic products. So stick around to the end to find out how. That's coming up today on Rich Man Knows Tech. Hey tech junkies, Rich Man here again to take a look at the latest and greatest tech devices on the market today. If you're into any kind of tech gadgetry, then this is the channel for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Now let's take a look at these boxes. First up is the ClonerAlliance Box Pro 1080p video recorder. So the Box Pro records in 1080p HD quality at 60 frames per second. It encodes in H.264 and has inputs for HDMI, RCA composite, component, and VGA, and stores video on an external USB flash drive or a USB powered hard drive. You can even record live commentary with a one-press recording button and schedule recording for a future date and time. You can also use the recorder to convert various media formats into digital formats. Next up is the ClonerAlliance UHD Pro 4K video recorder. This is the 4K version of the Box Pro. It can record up to 4K at 30 FPS and encodes video in both the H.264 and the newer H.265 codecs for a smaller file size. Now just like the Box Pro, it also comes with HDMI inputs and outputs and stores video on an external USB flash drive or a hard drive. You can also add live commentary with the microphone input, and it also has a one-press recording feature for instant recording. You can also schedule recordings with any of these devices in advance and take screenshots with the snapshot feature. Now last but certainly not least is the ClonerAlliance ViewPro portable 1080p video recorder. It has its own built-in 7-inch LCD monitor. Just plug in an external device like an Android TV, a Firestick, or an Apple TV directly into it and hit the record button. Just like the other 2 devices, you can also schedule recordings to watch at a later time. Now here's a quick side-by-side comparison chart of all 3 devices so you can see the differences and see what each one does. Now the first one I'm talking about here is the 1080p recorder. Now let's take a quick look at what's inside the box. The first thing you're going to see is a little manual. It comes with the diagram of how you can hook it up. Everything's very simple. And here you have a QR code that you can use to contact the company in case you need a little help setting it up. Then we have the actual box itself. You've got power, HDMI out and in, a multimedia input, and an output to PC. And on the flip side, you've got the IR sensor, a source button, a snapshot button, and a record stop button. And here you've got a line out, a mic input, a line in, and a USB connection for external storage. Now inside the box, you have a standard IR remote, which doesn't come with batteries, so make sure you have a couple of AAAs on hand. And you've also got your HDMI cable. Here's your power brick. And you also have this converter cable, which plugs into your HDMI input so you can record from older devices, like a VCR or an older PC. And you also have a USB-A to mini USB cable. Now let's open up the UHD Pro 4K. And in here, you'll see on top we also have a user manual and the same contact us QR code. And then we have the Box Pro 4K unit itself. And on the back you have your HDMI in, HDMI out. Here's where you put your power brick, and here's a power button. On the back you've got a line in, a line out, a microphone in. You can switch between H.264 and H.265 here, a snapshot button, and here you've got a record stop button. On this side you've got your USB output for external storage and a 2 PC output. Underneath, here's your remote. You've got your power brick You've got your USB-A to mini USB, and you have an HDMI to HDMI cable. Now let's open up the ViewPro. And first of all, you've got this nice pouch that it comes in. It's a great travel pouch. And here's the ViewPro itself. It's got a beautiful 7-inch LCD screen, and you also can see the various buttons on the top here. You've got a source button, you've got a 4:3 and a 16:9 ratio button right here. And here's your snapshot button, an info button, a playback button, a record button, trash button, home button, and a back button. You've also got your reel selector here. Now on the back, here's where you put your power supply, a 2 PC output, the HDMI output, an HDMI input. You've also got a VGA audio input here. You've got your multimedia input here. This is an LCD on and off button, and you've got your unit on off button right here. On the back side, you have room for an SD card or USB external storage. You've got a line in, a mic in, and a line out. You also have space for a battery. So if you're on the go and you don't have access to power, you can just use the battery. And here you've got a battery backup slot. You can see it already comes with a 2032 battery installed. Underneath, you've got a manual with a contact us sheet. Then you've got your remote control. And down here you have a stand for the unit, a battery installation tool, your power supply, a USB-A to mini USB cable, an HDMI cable, and you've also got your converter cable, and it plugs into your HDMI input. Plug in your streaming device into the HDMI port on the back. Then plug in an HDMI cable coming out of the device, and then plug it into your TV or your monitor. After that, just turn it on and get ready to see what this thing can do. Now first, make sure you attach some kind of storage device to the video recorder. I'm going to use a 32 gigabyte USB drive plugged directly into the side. But you can also just use an external hard drive if you want to. Now I'm going to start with my Firestick plugged in to give you an idea of this box's versatility. You'll see I'm on the Firestick home screen. So what I'm going to do is take the remote that comes with the unit, and there's a simple button up the top here that says record stop. And let me show you, it's right here. So I'm just going to hit it to record. You'll see it's starting up. Now I'm going to scroll across on my home screen. Going to go over to Pluto TV. Let's start that up. And I'm just going to record a few seconds here, just to give you an idea that it can record whatever is going into that HDMI port. I'm going to scroll down, show you what's on right now, and then go back to the home screen. Now you'll see it's still recording with that little button up the top, which you can get rid of. You don't have to see it displayed on your screen, but it won't show up in the playback. Now I'm going to hit that record stop button one more time, and it's going to stop recording. Now there's another button on the remote that says video. So I'm just going to hit the video button, and that's going to bring up that recording that I just made. Now you can delete it if you want to. There's a delete button also on the remote, which brings up this little box, confirm delete. I'm going to say no. And I'm going to click on the video, and we're going to watch what I just recorded. So here we are back on the home screen. You can see it scrolling across to Pluto TV. Clicks on that. See, my hands are free. I'm not doing anything. It's doing it all on its own. This is the actual recording. And then it's going to go back to the home screen. Now to get out of it, you just hit the back button. We go back, and now I'm going to delete it by hitting the delete button. Scroll over, confirm yes. Click on it, and it's gone. Then again, go use the back button. Now the next thing we're going to do is plug in our external storage device and plug it right into the bottom where it says storage. Hit the home button. The next thing we want to do is plug in our external source. That's going to be our Firestick, our Apple TV, our Roku, our DVD player, our gaming console, whatever it is you're going to be recording from. So here's my Firestick, and I'm going to plug it into the HDMI port on the top. Now when you want to record, we're just going to hit this record button. And you see up the top here, the record button lights up red. It also shows that your USB drive is inputted with this blinking green light. And it shows how many seconds you've recorded so far. So currently it is recording. I'm going to use my Firestick remote. We're going to scroll across. I'm going to go into Pluto TV.
Need a COVID pandemic hit. Business at Anajac ground to a halt.
And let's turn the volume down. Okay, volume's down. I don't want to have any problems with copyright here, so let's just record a live broadcast, just a couple of seconds. Doesn't matter what it is. We'll go into today. Just let it record for a second. Okay, now let's hit the stop button, and we're going to go back to home on the Firestick. So let's watch what we've just recorded. When you're ready, hit the playback button, and you'll see you get a pop-up that says select storage device. It's already highlighted USB. That's the only storage device we have installed at the moment. So hit OK. And you'll see here playback videos. There's the one we just recorded. We scroll down, hit OK, and it's going to start playing. You see I'm scrolling across here to Pluto TV, selecting that. It's going to start playing.
Need a COVID pandemic hit. Business at Anajac ground to a halt. But Justin saw opportunity.
If you want to stop, just hit the back button, and it's going to come back to the Firestick home screen. If you want to erase this, it pops back up here. It shows you your file. Just hit the trash can icon, delete this video, scroll down to yes, and it's done. And we go back, and we're back on the Firestick home screen. If you'd like to be eligible for the free ClonerAlliance giveaway, leave a comment below telling me which device you'd like to own, what you like about it, and what you'll be using it for. I'll pick the winner with the best answer by July 31st, and I'll notify you by email, so make sure that you have a valid email address. If you're looking for a video recorder that can record just about everything that you throw at it, then one of these devices would be perfect for you. If 1080p looks great on your TV, then you can't go wrong with the 1080p Box Pro. It's easy to use and it'll save you around $100 from the 4K version. That said, if you want the best quality out there and you really need to record 4K video for your home theater, then the UHD Pro 4K is the one that you want. It's as easy to use as the 1080p version, just make sure you have a higher capacity external storage device for the larger files you'll be generating. I'd also recommend using the H.265 codec, so you have smaller files on the output without any loss of quality, as long as you have a device that supports that format. And lastly, if you need a video recorder on the go, the standalone ViewPro might just be the one that you're looking for. With its built-in 7-inch LCD screen, you just need to plug it into a source, like say an Android TV box, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, or gaming console, and you're ready to go. It is limited to 1080p 60 FPS, but that's still HD quality, and it looks great on my 75-inch TCL TV. Now to order, or if you just want more information on these products, I'll leave affiliate links to all three devices in the description below. This is Richman, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.